Harlequin? God damn. What's going on, people? It's your boy, Brass Taxi Speech. You already know. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Your boy spent most of his weekend just sleeping in this bitch. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Boy tired. Look at your boy's eyes. He tired. Anyway, fuck all that. Let's get on with it. Basically, Amanda Waller, part of the government and stuff, they're a little bit paranoid because of recent events with Superman, Batman and what have you, and they're looking to put together a team of supervillains to take on even more menacing supervillains in this bitch. Kind of like a Black Ops team. Meanwhile, you got Joker trying to chase down Harlequin because you know they're like this and stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? He in love in this bitch. And you got Batman chasing Joker. God damn, there's a witch out there. She's causing all kinds of havoc, but she's doing so while she's hula-ing in this bitch. I don't even know what the hell she's trying to do. The shit off-putting as a motherfucker. That's what I'm gonna say. Those of you who've seen the movie will know she's doing this hula dance while she's doing her shit. Shit don't impress me. When the trailers first came out, I wasn't interested. I wasn't impressed. I looked at it and thought, nah. I ain't gonna watch it in the theater. I'm gonna wait for it to come out on Blu-ray, which is exactly what I did. And I had very, very, very low expectations of the movie. That being said, I enjoyed the movie. I thought it was good. Could it have been better? Yes, it could have been better. As a standalone movie, it's good. As a DC movie, it sucks balls. Not in the right way. I did like the way they advertised the Joker. I was looking forward to seeing Jared Leto's rendition, and it wasn't half bad. It's definitely no Heath Ledger, but I wanted to see more of the Joker. There wasn't enough of the Joker in this movie. He must have been on there for like 11, 12 minutes. This movie has a very good foundation for a great movie, but it falls short because it doesn't spend enough time for us to really get to know and love the characters. They did with Will Smith because Will Smith's the main player in this bitch. I understand that, but they should have done that with the other characters. Now, the extended edition is 11 minutes longer. What the extended edition does is it spends time focusing on Harlequin, because before Harlequin was Harlequin, she was a psychiatrist, psychologist, whatever the fuck she was. It spends time with her analysing the rest of the Suicide Squad and figuring out what makes them tick. It also focuses a little on the Joker and Harlequin's chemistry and a little bit of their history. It gives the movie a little bit more depth, but would you miss it if it wasn't there? No, you wouldn't miss it. Chances are, if you're a DC fan, you'll love it anyway. What do you want me to say? Let's get to the 4K. Before I start, I want to say, Warner Brothers, you fucking idiots. Yeah? Have you lost your goddamn mind? You got some of us double dipping, triple dipping on some of your 4K titles in this bitch. And the 4K titles aren't cheap. So what you're going to do is you're going to give us a 4K title without the extended edition in this bitch. Dawn of Justice had the extended edition. You got us grabbing our ankles like a motherfucker. What the fuck is wrong with you? If you think 6-7 months down the line you're going to re-release this bitch as an extended edition and I'm going to pay for that bad boy, you are sorely mistaken. Sort it out, Warner Brothers. Seriously, there is no extended edition on the 4K Blu-ray. This shit sucks balls and not in a good way. Shot in 35. Visual effects rendered at 2K. Digital intermediate 2K. Upscaled to 4K. Dolby Atmos sound. So how does it stack up? It's pretty good actually. From the get-go, you pretty much notice the extra detail. Textures, hair, wrinkles, what have you. It is an improvement. Although it's subtle, it's still noticeable. You also notice the wider colour gamut. You notice a few colours on Joker and stuff that's a different kind of green in parts. And many of the scenes have a really nice degree of depth to them. Now the HDR is an interesting one because whether you like or hate this movie builds and builds and builds and builds to a climax. There are 3 key scenes. One involves a train, one involves a helicopter, and one involves the movie's climax. That's where HDR really is going to show itself. And the HDR is subtle, but it's natural looking. It looks like a film, not a movie. Yeah, it doesn't look too digital, it looks like a movie without so much of the film noise. Saying that, it's a very clean picture. I felt Dawn of Justice had too much film noise in that bitch. Not here. The added HDR, colours on reflections on cars, on the windows in the buildings really do stand out. You notice things like that a lot more. The more and more the movie goes on, the more action you see, the better the HDR is. Especially at the end, the movie's climax, where you've got a lot of shit hitting the fan, and the special effects and the armor of one of the villains, the lightning effects you'd expect to be, wow, in your face, which is exactly what it is, where the armor's got a nice sheen to it. The HDR improves as the movie goes on. The visual effects are also very good. Very, very good. I didn't notice anything out of place. I didn't notice anything which looked a bit suspect, so hats off to the visual effects people. Did a good job there. You don't lose any detail. I didn't notice any crush or loss of detail. It's pretty much quite a decent picture throughout. Is it up there? It's not up there with some of the other titles, but it's a very decent effort. You can't really knock it. Should you pick it up? If you like Suicide Squad, why not? Full price, why not? Because you get your money's worth, because even on the Blu-ray disc, see, I don't even touch the Blu-ray disc, right? But even on the Blu-ray disc, there are a ton of extras for this movie. Makings of, there's a special documentary on the villains of DC, where they talk a little bit about that. The cast getting into shape, a director comments on a few on the filming process, what have you. So there's a lot of things for you to get your teeth into. So as a whole package, it's worth the price you're going to pay. And obviously the Blu-ray has the extended edition, because the fucking 4K doesn't. God damn. You want to know what else looks beautiful in 4K? Margot Robbie. God damn, you look beautiful as hell, baby. I watched her in Focus, I watched her in The Wolf of Wall Street, I watched her in Tarzan, where she also looked beautiful as a motherfucker. Now, if you so happen to be watching this video, by chance, you could DM me, baby. So that's pretty much it, guys. It's a decent offering from Warner Brothers on the transfer. But that's it, people. Hope you enjoyed the review. Hope it was informative. Hit the like button if you did like it. If you disliked it, you can hit the dislike button anyway. I don't give a shit. But make sure you subscribe, because that's important. Support the channel in this bitch. Apart from that, guys, you take care, and I'll catch you next time.